So that looks like it's after we killed everyone. This looks like it's before we killed everyone. I am losing 2 hours of playtime, but that's okay. Missed out on so much cool stuff by doing that boss early. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to do reloads this campaign, but like I just feel like I killed so much of the game's content by doing what I did. And it wasn't even what I was trying to do. So, what is 2 hours of playtime in the grand time scale of the universe? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And we get to hear Karlach's dialogue again. So.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Okay. Did the patch make the minimap have terrible performance?
What path lies before me?
Hi. What are you doing?
What are you...
This is the guy who
What are you
killed
doing in
everyone.
You
Because I
notice the
found him
gnome slip a
trying to
lockpick into his pocket.
steal things. And then I was like, what are you stealing?
Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
So I tried to steal it to see what it was, and then he caught me, and then he alerted the entire fortress, and then I killed them all, breaking all of the quest lines. If you want me to tell them you're trying to steal their belongings. Uh-oh. Are we going to fail all of our rolls again? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we're good.
I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold.
Understandable. Needed it for what?
I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home.
Good choice.
Bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke.
What's got them so spooked?
You haven't heard. An army is coming.
Oh, well,
They're saying it's unstoppable.
that's exciting.
My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this.
Will this get you home? 300 gold. Let's get Fist Raynash out of here.
Really? You'll just give it to me. Look. Hidden up on the roof, you'll find all the stuff I stole. You can have it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I'll never forget this. Never.
Hidden up on the roof. How did you get to the roof, friend? Late
Lord
Davora.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
I mean, I guess I can fly. I guess I can fly.
Steel watchers, I'm telling you.
I don't know how to get to the roof. Let's go to the audience chamber. Let's do this thing.
Please make your way to the
Oh,
audience chamber.
Mizora.
It isn't little Will. Straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming.
Hey, Grogdon.
Heard about your father.
Going okay.
The
Kalios.
absolute puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
My party is currently under the effects of seeming, changing our appearance. Interesting. What does that do? Oh. Huh. It's a very porous fortress. I guess actually though, something like this is very sensible for a fortress to have like a secret escape that you couldn't get into from the outside. That seems very reasonable.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you are not the master.
Did I anger the guards? I reloaded to before I'd angered all the guards and everything. It struck me as the thing to do.
Look, I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining. It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about.
You shouldn't trust them.
You've been reading too many picture books.
Lord Gortash himself is the one pulling their strings. We're all better off for it.
These characters have not read Asimov. Yeah, it's kind of like... I reloaded a save from before I beat one of the game's major bosses. It's like...
Hush.
Yeah.
Patriarchs are upstairs. Lord Janeth could call for me at any
Oh,
moment.
I'm sure Lord Janeth will do that all the time. It's a strange save scum to successfully kill one of the major bosses of a game and then reload from before then.
Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
The story recap. We met all of the members of our party because we were all on a Mind Flayer ship together and were infected by a tadpole which will turn us into Mind Flayers. But the Ceramorphosis, which will turn us into Mind Flayers, is delayed because they want everyone to turn into Mind Flayers at once. And there's someone helping protect us from it, but who knows what's going on with that exactly. And there's this... what do you call it? There's a word for like an evil trio. Anyway, there's an evil trio who are trying to make all of this happen. They have control of this Ceramorphosis stuff, and we've killed one of them, and the one we're about to talk to is pretending... I was gonna go with Triad. Triumvirate's a decent one too. Triad, though, is what I was thinking of. There's one who is intending to save the city from the marching army to, like, get everyone to love him, basically, and we're about to deal with him.
You hear?
Oberon.
Says Absolute's army's on the march. There's watchers. We'll hold the line. You best believe.
It does sound like a very Jorb save scum, and you mean that in a good way.
Head up,
Thank you.
chest out. Lord Portier could descend any moment.
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants, as long as Lord Chattershield pays me for all
Thank
this
you,
waiting
Deepushkas.
Gortash has Ravengard on his side. That should tell you something.
What does the cook think of all these people? That's what we really need to know.
No time to talk.
The cook is overworked. I mean, that does kind of make sense.
Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone.
Unbelievable. You'll cause the problem, then fix the problem, Gambit. Exactly. Oh look, they put out a carpet for us and everything. Alright. Incineration caster. Oh, can I go on the roof this way? I gotta get to the roof. Thief's stash. I gotta go there. There's hundreds of gold at stake. How important can all this trash actually be? Oh, nice. We get the really good seats up here. Are they waiting for us? Like they're waiting for us. Implication from that guy, it can't be worth more than 300. Yeah. Guess. It's over on this side. You gotta get your surroundings as you enter a room. This is what my friend's service dog does, so it must be the right way to do it.
I need a quick word.
Okay.
An Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
I like his voice. Ortash Blacklist.
Please, not now.
Uh-oh. I already talked to you. Ortash Blacklist. From the desk of Anver Gortash, I require a list of all patriarchs planning to absent themselves from my coronation. I request that they be brought to my private offices at the earliest possible moment. I may see if they might be brought round to the new order of our city. The minutes of the most recent meeting of Baldur's Gate Parliament appears. It includes a full roll call and a single proposal for consideration, including the naming of Gortash as Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Yeas 22, nays 0, abstained 1. Resolved, the Parliament declares its intention to name Lord Enver Gortash as Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Resolved, Duke Alder Ravengard shall perform the investiture in Worm's Rock Fortress. Resolved, the Parliament of Peers and the Council of the Four shall be dissolved at the completion of the investiture. Rest in peace to the Council of the Four, I guess. Alright, let's do it. Oh, we're just going to walk in that way. Sure, I wanted to walk down the carpet, but whatever.
In the name of the Steel Watch,
I'm not a villain.
aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
Point taken. I'll keep things peaceful.
The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. Ah, and my old friend, Karlach. It's no wonder your victory was so decisive. It's lovely to see you again, darling.
I'm sure it is.
Ooh.
We'll catch up once we've covered more.
They do not like each other.
Thorm's netherstone, more to the point. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of you.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me.
Yeah,
As an
but your
old wisdom,
corpse
a brittle
was what I was
alliance
thinking.
can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
Yeah, my chest emblem's floating, but you know, whatever. What are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
What do you propose?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
He doesn't seem so bad. Right, maybe
I can
abstract.
detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
What if I'm honorable, Mr. Emperor?
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Insight. Ooh. I gain an advantage on insight checks. I didn't know I had that.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently.
What?
He fully intends to share
No,
his
he
kingdom with
doesn't.
you.
I don't believe you. I'll think about it, no promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter.
It's happening!
Faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Oh shit!
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash
I
we're
believe
talking
it.
to.
We found
The
a
faceless in
note.
your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
We found a note that someone was infiltrating our camp. Or not actually. We found a note that someone had infiltrated the Mind Flayer vessel and like was among us. Okay. Why is the crown why sure how am I supposed to find Arn if she can change her form so easily?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets.
I need to turn the volume up, by the way. I feel like I do.
Trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
Alright. You, Orin, Ketheric, the Brain. What was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we, will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
And so begins your tyranny.
Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
Where in the Nine Hells did you find a powerful artifact like the crown?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
You got it from the devil. Very clever.
More importantly, just. Now, come. Be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
All right. Let's do it.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call.
Oh, I should have brought Will.
A new chapter
I did bring Will.
begins.
I did bring Will. Where's Will?
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Nod.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch
Just
stands
plate
ready.
emblem.
Let its blade
God, it's
fall
so
on
messed
any
up.
who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Right. Karlak wants to talk. Let's talk.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
He seemed like an absolute fraud in a very nice coat.
Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
When people are scared, they'll do whatever it takes to feel safe.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working.
Oh
I
no.
wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
With Gortash at the head, they can't fail.
Ravengard, you would give up the Fist's command?
The Watch and the Fist must unite under one.
Unthinkable. To see my own father named Gortash, the sole ruler of Baldur's Gate. Please, we need to speak with him.
Maybe he can see reason.
I'm down. I'm down. Can I turn off seeming? Who cast seeming?
What's cooking?
Dispel disguise.
Blade at the ready.
Oh, you can also adjust disguise if you want. Aha! It was me the entire time. You never would have guessed.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
I'm here to help you, Florrick sent me.
Help me? Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Florrick chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
The Duke wants to keep Florrick's location a secret. Little does he know that you've already found and freed her.
And what have they made of the city's great hero?
What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
No, this isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
Call on your tadpole. Explore Ravengard's uncertainty. DC 2.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard, the real Ravengard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then?
Okay. What do you want to do? Well,
As Archduke, my lord?
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
very good. There are so many people here. Arguably too many people here. Try to talk to everyone? I don't know. I wonder if anybody's actually
Ravengard
like...
has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
Oh no. I wonder if there's anybody who's actually relevant to talk to.
has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
An Archduke! Finally someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
What glory our city, and what glory
its future.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people, the right people.
I have gone murder hobo at times, yes.
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Oh no.
Archduke
Look at that hat!
Gortash. Now
Look
there's
at that
a
hat.
man who knows good business.
You can't burn it down with all the people in it. We like one of them. Alright, let's get out of here. Did you want to talk at all anymore? Or?
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
What? I thought Gortash would want to keep him around.
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
Fucking devils. Fucking devils.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the
Risible's a good
hounds of
word.
the hells, what is she planning?
She's up to nothing good, that's for certain.
Certainly not. But she's as inevitable as Toril's path around the sun. We'll have answers soon enough. Mizora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
All right. Back to camp, I guess. This is so much talking. I don't remember who you are. Oh, you're just like a kid. Right.
And now I just need some ingredient.
It's like a random kid who's in camp now.
Miss Zora, I take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
Ravengard just anointed an imposter. Ravengard has a tadpole in his head, which is making him, yeah, do weird things.
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal.
Agree.
When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
Agree. 100%.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Thank you.
Mizora schemes with Will's very freedom. He deserves to know what she is up to.
Whatever business Will has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
Bitters is level 1 and has 1 hit point.
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
Well, where is she?
Well met.
I thought she was in camp. Maybe I have to long rest. I probably have to long rest. Lae'zel's
The devil
drinking?
will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice Will makes, someone will suffer. Count on it.
True. Voss has gone underground. He'll be waiting for us there.
Voss has done his duty. We must find our way to the House of Hope. When
I
we
think
next
we've
enter
talked
the
about this
astral
before.
prism, we will use the hammer to break Orpheus free.
All right. Sounds great. Long rest. I need more supplies. I need more supplies still. Level 1 with 1 HP is a flashing sign saying deception. Very true. Very true. Why, hello there.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
Stay failed Arcana. That seems bad. Please introduce me to your friends.
Fina, Cirrus, arbiters for the hells, exemplars of justice.
It's great that the devils are all lawyers.
Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Remain silent.
Yet no contract is ended without sacrifice, Will. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
And I get to choose? Why doesn't Will get to choose? It feels inappropriate for me to choose. There's no universe in which he's meant to take the pact. It just doesn't. That's not how it works. What'll happen to Will's powers if he breaks the pact?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
I mean, we're gonna break the pact.
You damned wretch!
How does Karlach disapprove of that? She just said she wanted this
Break the
option.
pact.
What is this bullshit?
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beatur.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
All right. We have a Mizora in our camp now, or what's going on? Gale wants to chat. Will wants to chat.
I hope you're here to discuss that contract you just signed. Agreeing to give away our greatest hope
I
of
didn't
salvation
sign
wasn't
anything.
the wisest
Did I?
of moves.
Thought I specifically didn't sign it. Wait, I didn't sign a contract with Raphael. I said what Raphael wanted to hear. I have no intention of giving him the crown. Also, I didn't sign the
Glad to
contract.
hear it. But you realize we can't just tell him we changed our minds. I promise you, whatever outcomes we're hoping for in this world-ending endeavor of ours, letting that devil get hold of the crown must not be one of them. No. What we should be pursuing is knowledge. We need to learn more about that crown.
Gale's such a nerd.
We should pay a visit to Sorcerer's Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading.
He's said this to me
You'll have
like
to forgive
15
my
times.
eagerness, but if my
Gale, we get it. You want to go to a bookstore? He's just hanging out with Will.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into.
You forced Will to make an impossible choice.
Impossible? My bargain was uncommonly reasonable. A single soul for the return of Baldur's Gate's most beloved Duke. A real bargain, I should think. I never thought the legendary Blade of Frontiers would surrender his father for freedom. Not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like me know about heroes?
If Will isn't your warlock, why stick around and give him power? Wait. You've left Karlach alone. Didn't you want her dead? What changed?
You are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know.
I see.
Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
If Will isn't your warlock, why stick around and give him power?
Just because he's not my pet doesn't mean he's not useful. The absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
You never told me how the absolutists captured you. That's an interesting story, I bet.
I didn't.
So tell me.
If you must know,
Yes.
I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
Wait, are you a romance option? Hold on. If you're going to be staying, I need something in return.
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Thank you. Nice deal. What can you tell me about the hells?
The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
Oh, thank you. Very kind. Alright, Will.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
Your own man now, Will. It's better this way.
I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Interesting that this entire time we've just been taking it at face value that there's no possible way to save his dad other than some random devil. Your father's not dead yet, Will. Maybe there's still a way to save him. Yeah, there you go.
I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses.
I mean,
it would be easier
whatever.
to drink the Styx down to the last drop than to alter his fate.
You think so?
I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
I think it's doable. What's our next step then?
We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds. And the city.
Thank you, Almighty Jonasons. Alright. Sounds good to me. Let's have a little sleepy sleep. Let me talk with everyone one more time. Karlek must have something to say, right? How could Karlek not have something to
Will
say?
gave up his father to have freedom. An understandable decision. Sacrifices must be made after all. Especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise.
I don't think that's why he did it.
Hey, soldier.
You don't have anything to say. Fine then.
Will sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the Pact is worth it to him.
Maybe there's not much to say.
Will sacrificed his own father. A hard choice, but not one that is unknown in nature. At times, a seedling must strangle the very tree that bore it, if it's to survive.
Nelson is such a himbo.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice.
Ravnan,
pursue
thanks for the
such a
26
pact,
months.
Do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing.
Yep. Okay. That doesn't seem like the right way to do it. Whatever. Ooh. That looks comfy. I think I haven't slept in this camp before. Oh yeah, I had plus 1d6 on all of my rolls. And also I had Hill Giant Strength or something, I guess. Shit. here. Somebody else can carry this for me. Alchemy pouch is full. It's still full. I guess I make some potions. How many Hill Giant strength elixirs can I make? Elixir of the Colossus. Wait, I thought this would give me strength. Phew. Oh, I'm big now! I'm like a regular sized person. Look at us! We're the same size! Incredible. Everything that I ever dreamed of. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I have a billion, trillion quest items and shit on me. Alright, let's leave.
That should tell you something. What? That every Duke's just the same as the last, sticking up for each other as the sky falls around us.
God, more than that. The way they look at you, judging you. I don't like it.
Little people prefer the term average-sized person. Fair enough. That's a good point. Good point, actually. Alright, what do we do here? We go to the next area. Oh, I forgot to get the stuff from the roof. It's okay, we can come back. Even if you can't be seen, some criminal acts can be overheard. Hide to reduce noise. The Dead 3. This is the longest load time I've had in a game in years. This is longer than it takes to download most games I play. This is on my solid state drive, right? That's a long load time. Alright. Okay.
Ah, thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Ta-ta.
We brought the creature to the city as requested. Seems it left us a note. While shapeshifting or disguising stuff, gain a 1d4 bonus to all checks. Oh. Slightly slimy note. Okay, well, first things first. This is actually a really good ring. Where'd it go? Wait, where'd it go? East Spore Grenade.
Sharp as ever.
Brutal.
A hero at the heart.
Yes, okay. Oh, it's in Will's inventory. Okay. Impact weapon. Yep.
Indolence breeds madness.
This is on all the time. We do this probably for int, maybe for wisdom. Do wisdom. Do I still have the crown of 17 int? I do.
Defender of the people.
Deep Shifter's Boon Ring. Huh? And then where's my note? Where'd it go? Oh no. Oh no. If I can't find my note, sort by latest? Not here. Where'd it go, Will? Where'd it go?
These things have stayed interesting.
Slightly slimy note. I found it. Thanks for getting me in. I owe you one. Oh. Well, that's not the most exciting, really. Wait. The ring's here. I thought Will had it. Oh, no, I just sent it to me. Okay. This is actually for Shadowheart, I think. Shadowheart has disguise spell. Wait, where'd you go? Here.
Can't slow down.
For the stout and sturdy. Adventurers wanted Master Larian, the Arcanist of Athkatla, the recluse of Ramazith's Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song for preservation in Baldur's Gate. I already did that. What's up here? I talked to everyone? I guess so.
It's all I can do to stay balanced.
Wait, what? Is this one of Blaze Porter's infamous punishments?
Yes. I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid. And I swore to Blaze Porter I'd never do it again. Ever. I have to stand on one leg until she believes me.
Alright, good luck. Pretend to push him.
That's not funny. If I fall, I have to start all over.
Basilisk Gate Barracks. The distillery rules of engagements for the Flaming Fist. Exactly the size of a common flask. For now, all you see inside the book is a few pungent smelling stains. Somebody's been drinking.
If you have a problem, speak to one of the other Fist. A rabid warg organised this inventory, judging by the mess they've left me.
The Duke's Mouth. There's a sickness in our city, dear reader. It nibbles in the council's ear in private audience chambers. It clangs around our streets and steel automatons. It whispers sweet nothings from the pages of this very broadsheet. The fetid presence of Lord Enver Gortash is rotting our city in its very core, and this reporter is personally ashamed to work for a publication, no, propaganda vehicle that allows the infection to spread. There's so much to the story, dear reader, so very much, and I'm excited to share it with you. Yes, you, at the card. Consider this my notice of resignation. Interesting. Report mechanical issues with the Watchers to the Steel Watch Foundry on the West Docks, not to this office. Okay. Another step toward disabling the Steel Watch, maybe?
Keep crime reports short. Do not waste our time with frivolous issues.
I won't. Oh, this is where the prison is if I get caught stealing stuff.
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
Feels like the cooks are not very well cared for in this city. Registry of Citizen Complaints. Anonymous elf declined to give address. Reports of suspicious characters hanging around the manor at Filgrave. Louise Thurman, resident of Brampton, reports neighbors making house calls late at night, failing to make offering at Shrine of Umberlee. Claims those by evidence of absolute worship. Lodged by... Claims these to be evidence of absolute worship. Lodged by Heyman Arse, resident of Rivington, claims children twice have been sabotaged by bad faith actors in the city, failed to provide evidence. Well, that one's true.
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some
What happened to your brain?
joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days?
Something's wrong with her brain. What's going on here?
My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless Fist said she had a lead, but she must have been sucking Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said
Oh no.
she was
She keeps on taking 0 damage. Something's wrong.
taken from a tavern?
Yes.
You ever wake up feeling like you're taking 0 damage all
By
day?
the docks, I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
I'm listening. Tell me what happened.
Excuse me, citizen, but if this is a criminal matter, it's my business, not yours. Now,
Yeah, but your
madam,
brain's messed
if
up.
you'll just tell me why you're here, I'll take down the details.
I feel like I'm going mad!
I'll help you find your daughter.
You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
Alright. Was anyone else with you?
No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one.
You must have some witnesses, surely.
Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
Alright.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Yeah, you can definitely see through her entire body there.
Your tools were stolen, right? No, you were mugged. Wait, I'm mixing you up with another citizen. I'm terribly sorry. I'll get back to you.
Why are they all enchanted? What's going on?
Commander Portier, acting marshal of the Fist. If you have a crime to report, please wait outside. We're currently at capacity.
What's going on here? I'm gonna break into prison real quick.
That's curious.
What is it? What did I just find? Hole for a shapeshifter or something? Oh my god, you can escape via the latrine. Oh my god. I want to talk to the rat.
A new client? What a thrill. For you? Ratterily? Some call me the Great Collector. Others, the Merchant of Mysteries. But you, my friend, you can call me Skiffle.
Thank you.
Step up and marvel at the spectacular wonders on offer.
I did not expect the rat to be a merchant. Can we have a look at your stock? You just are a merchant. Okay. Counting house safe number 2 key. Elixir of universal resistance. Can I not buy this, or? Won't let me buy it. What? Weird. I think I actually need a scroll of knock if I remember right. Alright. Thanks, friend. Here, have my wares.
Brilliant. Anything more?
You wanna like chat about something? Or what a bizarre game.
Quiet day, mostly. Don't go spoiling it.
Okay.
Let's see what this does.
Okay. I wish I could work out.
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder, which means I've got no use for you.
Why are they all so weird? I'm handy still with a hammer and chisel.
I need someone with a little more know-how. Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice, and that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
Great.
I like the look of you. You can clearly hold your own. Tell me, if you had 2 wimps who slept through their shifts, what would you do?
Let it slide once?
I see you and I have 2 very different views on discipline.
Hey, good looking. Behave yourself, yeah? I'd hate to see someone as pretty as you in cuffs.
Hello? That was very forward.
If you're here to report something, don't bother. The Fist don't give a damn.
The thugs are getting bolder. My husband's been mugged twice this month, if you can believe it. You be safe out there. Can't trust a damn soul.
I don't believe it. I think he's like drinking and spending all of his money, gambling and stuff, and then saying that he's been mugged. There's no way. 2 times in 1 month? It's impossible.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here.
What's going on with you all?
There's nothing left.
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
My herd are dairy goats. I bet they're going to slaughter them, the poor things.
My husband's still in the outer city with the few cows we have left. How am I going to tell him we have to give them up?
Are they gonna pay us for the animals they take? Like elves they are!
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
It is very unfair.
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals over to the care.
Okay.
You know the fault again, Extra. I told you should have added pictures.
Day tonight at the Alpha. Be wary of foreigners. Foreigners should be shunned. Their decadent ideas infect our youth and they steal Baldurian resources without contributing anything. Recent wave of refugees should be driven from Baldur's Gate. Let other cities take them in. Baldur's Gate has already given enough. Unbelievable. Got rat trouble? Not for long. Hire Stompin' Boars the rat catcher and your troubles are over. Small rats, big rats, giant rats, rabid rats, any kind of rats. Or stumps them all. Reasonable rates, corpses and rat pallets removed at no extra charge. References upon request. Attention! Have you been hexed by a hag? Lost a loved one to a deal? You're not alone. Join other survivors of hag treachery at Baron's Coop. Alone we're vulnerable, but together we can stand up against hags. Help the hag survivors. There's more hags? I'm so ready for another hag. Supposedly there are 3 types of hag. I wonder if we'll meet all of them. Oh my god. You not a good hawker. Yep, I'll take one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's it say? Baldurian tourists. Cults too humid and dangerous. Conflict between Arabellian nobles and cultists of Erdlin drags on. After the Altheral disaster, how to ward your home against the infernal. No herbal remedies, we promise. Minor quakes continue to rattle nerves. The Art of the Steel. Guild Whistleblower speaks in. Yeah, I've read that book. Mole had a copy of that book.
Oh, you? I know you.
Do you?
How delightful to meet in person. Though you're shorter than I expected.
I have a potion of being tall right now. You've met me at a disadvantage. I have no idea who you are.
My name's Estra Stir, journalist.
I
Look at
speak to
that
the people of
outfit.
Baldur's Gate, so our readers don't have to.
You work for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette, I presume.
You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
Oh, look at me! And what's the headline of that edition?
If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself.
I guess that's
It's
true.
our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you.
Okay, I look forward to reading it.
I bet you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
For a 10 day, or maybe 2.
Thank helm we made such good time. The army of the Absolute at your back
Army.
certainly encourages a brisk pace.
The army of the Absolute at your back.
Don't get too comfortable. It's only a matter of time before the army of the Absolute gets here.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10 day.
Fortunately, you can't smell in video games yet. It does feel like this stuff would be here because it was going to be used at some point, doesn't it?
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers.
Alright. Careful, a big guy like you makes for an easy target.
Careful. That sounds like a threat. And people who threaten the fist end up in jail or dead. Now run along before I start taking you seriously.
Alright, good chat. Reagan's Splint.
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's Mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
Involved citizen. I approve. Ooh. Oh, uh-oh.
Make no trouble. What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
Aw.
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer. Not anymore.
There's a Leisure Suit Larry game that came with a card that you were supposed to scratch and sniff, and the game prompts you to. Really?
One blow. One blow and she drops.
That's kind of
and she's
incredible.
dead.
I actually kind of love that.
Maybe she is.
More games should do that.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
Hmm.
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
Okay. What's this? Is this a temple? Looks like a temple. Oh. Is it a library? Where am I?
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle.
Thank you.
You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Are holy items available here for purchase?
Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
That's a haircut. It certainly is. The Reviving Hands. When you heal a creature, it gains the effect of Blade Ward. Has resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. That's kind of good. When you revive a creature, it gains the effect of Death Ward. I mean, all of this is pretty good. What gloves does Shadowheart have? I don't know. Shadowheart's my healer. Mantle of the Holy Warrior. Crusader's Mantle. Radiant holy power that emboldens nearby allies. Their weapon attacks that deal an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage. Recharge on short rest. It is an action. Concentration. I have an ability I can only cast when I'm concentrating on something. On a hit, inflict 1 turn of radiating orb on the target. Sanctified weapon. Undead creatures struck are burned. +2 Morningstar. +2 Morningstar. On a hit, inflict 1 turn of radiating orb. Affected entity has -1 to attack rolls. And sheds bright light. Okay. Wall of Stone, Globe of Invulnerability. Creatures and objects inside are immune to all damage. Wait, that's kind of strong. Okay. This place has some stuff, to be sure. Let's buy the Mantle of the Holy Warrior and the Reviving Hands. I'm going to lose all of my money. Statue of the Gods.
This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many. Your god is one of many, and in this place you sense a spark of its mighty divine flame.
I love this. I love that you can go with light and justice, greed and darkness, or balance and ambiguity. Read what is inscribed on the altar.
It reads, "Show your devotion with an offering in your god's name. Blessings may follow."
All right, let's make an offering.
The gods are ready to receive your donation.
Make an offering to. I'm gonna make an offering to Kalimvor. I will offer. Ideally something that isn't equipped though. What if I gave you an elixir of universal resistance?
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
This is bullshit.
The gods are ready to receive your donation.
What if I gave you I have this equipped? One of these.
Your offering is accepted, but more
Fucking
evidence of
hate you.
devotion is required. The gods are ready to receive your donation.
What if I gave you just giving away all of my shit. A sentient amulet.
Your offering is accepted.
Okay, I'm fucking out of here. Fuck you. This is bullshit. I gave you some sweet stuff. You didn't like it? Kalimvor, what the hell?
Welcome back, child of faith.
Hi, I want my shit
You've
back.
come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Your altar is broken. What can I do here?
Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls.
Who are you?
I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle. I keep the peace in this sacred place and guide those in need.
Is he selling the stuff that I gave
Of course, my child.
to the god?
Within limits.
Aww. Looks
Behold
like...
my wares.
Looks like no. I don't think so. Can I take the stuff back? No. Shit. Look, I'm not sure about this whole divine thing. I don't know much about you, and I reckon you don't know much about me on account of never praying before. The thing is, I don't want to die. Don't want my sheep to die either. This absolute thing on the horizon stinks. Not in a good way, a sheep stinks. But in the bad way, a corpse does. So if any of you are out there, can you fix it? Stop them, please. Thanks for listening, reading, whichever. Yours faithfully, Barney Pins. Lord of battles, foe hammer, protect me in the battle to come. Let my sword ring true against the armies of the absolute. Let me live to see another day. I'm not allowed to read this one. Against the rules. Fascinating. Lady's silver hair. Tale grants the reader comprehensive insight into the life, death, and rebirth of the child of Lolthan Corellan Lorathian, the goddess Ailistrae. The section runs thusly: an important note: immortals like Ailistrae view relationships differently than we do. The gaze is cold, abstract, deviant to the most passionate and vivacious of gods such as she. Think of Telemann's A Theater of Distance. The viewer is somehow allowed space from the action of the play while still being immersed in the experience. That is how deities think. That is how they view everything, in an auditorium of icy long infinity, in the nosebleed seats. No wonder Ailistrae smiled and wept with equal fierceness when she defeated her mother. Judge of the Dam. An excerpt from a book in which Iphigenia Mogros discusses the strange theistic history of mortals becoming gods. There have been many lords of death who cast judgment upon souls lost and found alike. Among them was Kalimvor, a hard man of harder convictions. As a mortal man, he was a mercenary with a paladin's stoic beliefs hidden under a crust of scowls and grumbles. As Lord of Death, he was forced to mellow both aspects of himself, for the impulses of a man and a god are not consummate. Mortals are allowed caprice, but immortality wears that stone smooth quickly. And Kalimvor chose cool prudence over cold malice. What's Mistra?
You see an altar
Gale would like
dedicated
this.
to Mistra. Mistra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess.
What
Even
are
though
you
you do
wearing,
not follow
Mistra?
her, you feel her power resonating from the statue. She is the one true spell at the heart of all spells. The weave could not be in better hands.
I want to go get Gale real quick. We will leave... Ooh, new campsite. We will leave... Who do I want to leave? Who do I want to leave? Blazel? I think. Let's swap you for Shadowheart. Oh shit, there was conversation.
Shook. You believe you can, as you say.
Let's trade you for Shadowheart. And...
Welcome to the lower city, where Baldur's Gate truly comes alive.
I feel like we need Will with us. Will is very, very keyed into the storyline that we're adventuring through. So I guess I have to get rid of Karlach then.
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a tresson for company is usually more my speed. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may be. If you've need of me, I'm glad to help.
All right.
With...
Karlach's kind of dialed into the city too, though. I don't know.
I made it back.
Can't say goodbye to Karlach, can I?
Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
But we also need Shadowheart. Oh, oh, this is bad. How do you choose? And we need a Starian. We need everybody. Everybody's story is
some time since I stood before her in a place like this. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. Gale didn't even do anything. So there's Mistra, there's Seluna. Damn it, I need Shadowheart. World Repenting for the 14 months. Appreciate it. May all who come to the city gates be well, be safe. Let them find safe harbor within the walls. Let their loved ones stay at their sides. Let the children stay in their mothers' and fathers' arms.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr. Tyr, the blind god, offers justice to all, innocent and malefactor alike. The law dictates what is right, be that reward or retribution.
The Baldur's
His
Gate
unseeing
place.
eyes are a testament to the lawful life he lived and what it cost him. Make a sacrifice out of your own pocket, and you may yet be blessed.
The Baldur's Gate place does have a lot of people in it, for sure. I'm done with this giving the gods money shit. Someday I'll read how it works online.
You see an altar
And
dedicated
I'm okay
to
with
Helm
doing
the
it.
Vigilant.
But not right now.
Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Make your donation to him and you'll likely feel more vigilant, more resilient to the unexpected.
Why is the narrator colluding with the tabernacle scum? It's a fair question.
Alright, time to skulk about.
No thieves' tools available. Wait, what? I guess I gave Lae'zel my pack with all of my thieves' tools. There are probably somebody here. Great, so my pack with all of my thieves' tools is with somebody who's no longer in the party.
Alright.
Well, I guess I won't go down there then. Alright, let's get out of here. Man, but it's Shadowheart's first time talking with a statue of Seluna since becoming a Seluna person. Karlak, you have to stay behind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's just unfair.
Soldier. Sounds boring.
I know.
Oh, fine.
I know. He's very emotionally vulnerable right now, Karlak. Is this where we have intimate moments in this campsite? A temple? It's kind of kinky. Where are you, Shadowheart? Is that Shadowheart? That's Shadowheart. All right.
Always at your side.
Baldur's Gate. You know, I never quite believed I'd actually make it back. Wasn't until we got within reach of Worm's Crossing that it felt real. It's so strange. I don't remember much of it, yet I can't help feel like I know it. It feels like home.
All right. Good chat. It's good to be back.
I suppose it is. Though the chance to savor the moment might be brief, given all that still lies ahead of us. I may have to
Indeed.
rely on your local knowledge to plug the gaps in my own mind. Hopefully, I'll remember more than I expect to.
All right. Join me.
All right. Some
And that's for you. And this is for me, I think, which means that this could be for you.
I wonder what the next move is.
Seems fine.
No one stopped me yet.
I wish there was an easier way to swap party members and gear than running laps around camp. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if the camp was a spreadsheet in this game. I don't need it to be a thing that involves running around. Oh wait, I forgot the entire reason that we did any of this.
fascinating resource.
You see an altar dedicated to Seluna. Your scholarship of religion tells you no more.
What? Come on, we know so much about Selena. Alright, will you interact with this?
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate.
You feel the chill gaze of the Moon Maiden upon you.
Ooh.
Seluna welcomes you.
Ooh.
An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Seluna.
Lae'zel has all of
Trust
these
in the
tools.
purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright. As a moon-bathed cleric, this is your moment to bask in her lunar light and imbue your spirit with her majesty and grace."
Alright. I mean, I don't need the Abyss Beckoners anymore. Surely.
The chill gaze of the Moon Maiden
Surely.
upon you. Seluna welcomes
Surely this will work. Where'd they go? Will, Gale, Shadowheart. Abyss Beckoners. They're only worth 145, apparently.
Your offering is accepted.
God!
More evidence of
Fuck this shit. You probably need to give like 1,000 gold of items or something. It's fine. Whatever.
Let's get on with it.
You have thieves' tools. What do you have?
Never a dull moment. How much further can I go?
Moonrise Tower.
Moonrise Towers lies ahead. We're nearing the heart of the Absolute. Isn't that from Act 2, that dialogue?
Heads high, weapons in hand, and turn this tower.
I'm pretty sure that dialogue's from Act 2.
Confidence is encouraging, but a little premature.
Who are you?
You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
He's not a god. Is he?
I don't really agree with Lord Gortash's methods, but the man does get things done.
Only Lord Gortash has the strength to protect our city.
Gortash is the light bringer. Gortash will burn the Absolute to smoke and ashes.
The Steel Watchers are doing most of the good here, really. I'd love a gander at those schematics.
Lord Gortash is exactly what Baldur's Gate needs. I dread to think where we'd be without the Steel Watch.
All right. Very good.
We know you will drive back the army of the Absolute and raise our city to its
Oh, it's the Gazette.
We stand with you.
If the Steel Watchers had eyes, at least you'd feel like you were being watched by something with a soul.
I don't know if you want that.
No, we are not censoring the mouth. We are simply doing a routine inspection. And no, I cannot sell you a copy.
These writers sure do have a lot to say. The amount of trees they must have cut down to print all these papers. And people complain about the Steel Watch taking up all the resources. Is that... Are you intentionally not voice acted because your character doesn't talk or something? How did I know what you were saying?
Listen, pal. If you're not moving my share of broadsheets, you're in my way. Shift!
Hashtag not brainwashed indeed.
No time to chat, mate, sorry. Since Gortash donated this printing machine, we've had ridiculous volume to shift.
Alright. He's controlling the presses. This is like stage 1 in fascism or whatever. We'll go that way later, I guess. Whoop! More earthquakes. Loose newspaper. Hello, Zita.
I just packed the papers. If you've got a complaint, editor's inside.
Wonderful.
Oi! I got my eye on you. You got the look of a
The
troublemaker.
presses and the giant police robots. Yeah.
156, 157, 15. Oh, sorry, can't chat. 15. Shit! Where was I up to?
158.
Oh, thank Corellin. You're a lifesaver. 158, 159.
You're welcome.
Watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these right attacks.
Seems like a bad place to fight the entire universe. Probably we should avoid aggroing the entire universe while we're here. What does the lever do? Elevator door?
Afraid I'll have to ask you to stop there. Only Etfard's allowed to use the basement elevator.
Very good.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage.
Security first. Security for those who deserve it is the first responsibility of government. As the creator of the Steel Watch, Lord Gortash has proven his credentials. A master of civic security. Yeah, there you go.
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet? It's ridiculous.
There are a lot of guards here. There are certainly a lot of guards here. Huh. The time of the patriarchs is over. Generations of patriarchs have been filling their pockets while letting the city fall into decay. Some patriarchs have recognized their mistakes and are willingly donating their fortunes to support the city, but others, more selfish, deserve to be stripped of their privileges. A system with a single, incorruptible ruler, Gortash, is the answer to a fair society. The Glimmer Whistleborn. I'm a long-time reader of your column, but none of them ever hit me before the absolutist next door. You listed 8 warning signs that a neighbor might be a spy for the absolute cult. By Torm, you were right, because my neighbor on the uphill side fits all 8 of your warning signs. I'm watching him now, and as soon as I see that traitor Chugley commit just one crime, I'm turning him into the fists. Thanks again, Sayer Whistleborn, for all your insights. That doesn't sound like a problematic 1984 kind of thing at all.
Damn it, damn it.
Hey, Skyblazer.
Still missing one link. Oi, shove off. Don't be peeking at my scoop.
Hang on, wait, stay there. You reminded me of that word I was looking for. Corpusculate. That's it. As you were.
That was very funny. That is quite funny. Let's read headline brainstorming. Father Lorgan murdered at his own temple. This is big news. Now, how best to boil that down into a headline? Ideas. Open hand loses its grip. Nah. Savage butchery of revered priest. No. He used savage butchery for steelmaid. Temple turned slaughterhouse in shock horror. Priest murder. No. Brevity. Stabbed and stabbed again. That's not so bad. Not good enough. Alright, it's time. A drink at the elf song will sharpen my wits.
Hang on, you're not allowed down in the basement. Only
Not
Master
in the
Needle is permitted
basement.
access to the print works.
Okay. Who's that? Oh, you.
Well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity.
Yep, that's me.
You star in our next edition's top story.
Nice. I'd rather not be in your paper at all. Anonymity is helpful in my business.
Well, you should have considered that before disgracing
I did
yourself
what?
in public.
Sorry? Excuse me?
Trafficking refugees into our city is hardly a good look.
I did what?
Especially when so many are absolutists and murderers.
I don't think I did
the
that.
truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the Fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows.
Wow.
Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over.
I guess it's not a positive article then. Who told you this nonsense?
I would never reveal my sources, and certainly not to the likes of you. Besides, you're too late. The headlines are loaded into the print works already.
Oh my
Tomorrow,
god.
you will feel the power
Oh my
of
god.
free speech.
Oh my god, he's Elon Musk.
Populi, Vox Dei.
Oh my god, he's Elon Musk.
Guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
All right. Well, that's interesting. Dominate the Netherbrain. Destroy the Netherbrain. Get Gortash's thing. Kill Orim. Orin. Find the Steelwatch Foundry. Get Orin's Netherstone. Temple of Baal. Found a target list. We have to kill a couple of people. Gather your allies. Deal with the devil. Obtain the Orphic Hammer. We have to go to his house. Thrag Vost wants us to get the thing. Find the Night Song. We have Leroican to talk to. Will severed his pact with Mizora. We might be able to find and save the Duke still. Visit the Guild Hall. Caress's Caress. Nine Fingers. Help the Hag survivors. Visit Baron's Coop. Save Banra. Investigate the suspicious toys. Claimed he was getting instructions and supplies from Felliger's Fireworks in Lower City. We met a journalist, Estra Stir, who told us we're set to star in the next edition of Baldur's Mouth Gazette. We should find out why. I thought it said that it was updating the thing over and over again. But then it didn't update it, apparently. No. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at all these quests. They're everywhere. Murder target, murder target. Hazador's Palace, murder target, save Vanra, murder target. Let's go down this way. Let's go down. Well, I don't know, shall we do that? There's so much stuff to do. It's overwhelming. There's just so much.
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Ed? Why, yes. I'd love to do an interview. Oh, sorry. Thought you were one of the mouse journalists.
A responsible journalist would have asked for my response to the article. I don't think they're responsible journalists.
But these days, it's hard to tell if I'm reading the Balder's mouth or...
You want the who's who and the what's what? Speak to Karis. She's always got the best goss. None of it's been wrong yet.
Okay.
Now, don't believe anything Kate over there tells you. She's an awful liar.
Oh, that's a great start.
I would love to have seen Gortash's coronation, but I would have to have skipped the after feast. I'm on a strict diet.
There are a few messed up sequence break quest update things in Act 3, so the journal isn't always reliable. I believe you.
Gortash, an archduke. Saw him once at a distance. Looked like too much of a pipsqueak to fill those boots.
You've heard that logic puzzle before. That's where you used to live. How do I get your things?
Hold up, citizen. This is a crime scene. No admittance.
You what?
The fella's finished her report. You can let him pass.
I admire your courage, Gale.
Thank you.
Halt, Civvy. Turn back. This is an active crime scene.
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here. The fella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
It's like every investigator of Valeria told me to speak with Constable Devella.
Constable Devella said she wasn't to be...
Investigator Valeria outranks her.
As you were, Civvy. Fair warning, though. She's in a foul mood.
Elfsong Tavern matches the battle map that came with the Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus Special Edition. Was that really? Oh.
Stellmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
There's a lot more blood than usual, I imagine.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Are you Devella? Valeria sent me.
To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stellmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
Alright. Was it an aspiring Baal cultist by any chance?
Baal? That's exactly what I... Wait. How do you know about that?
How do you know about Baal's resurgence?
It's becoming something of an obsession of mine. You see, these murders have been cropping up all over the city. They're always the same. Victim paralyzed by poison. Absolutist symbols scrawled on the floor in blood. Hand removed pre-mortem. The symbol's the bit that bothers most. You use poison when you want to get away with murder. So why leave a symbol at the scene of the crime? Doesn't make any sense.
These speed rolls.
And the removal of the hand pre-mortem. The unnecessary brutality of it. It's got to be connected to Baal. It's just got to be. Now your turn. What do you know about this?
Wait, I can't... What? Why can't I tell you the stuff? Seriously? I don't think I have any inspirations.
You're a terrible liar. Tell me everything. Now.
I was planning to, but the game wouldn't
you
let
tell her about the murder
me.
target list you found.
God. That's it. Proof that I was right. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne. A dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthal. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back.
I never played Baldur's Gate
And
1.
someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
You said Saravok led the cause a century ago. He can't still be alive, can he?
Stranger things have come back to haunt this city. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you will be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence.
Sounds good to me. What will you do in the meantime? What about the other victims on the list, the ones who are still alive?
There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next.
Wow.
While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them?
Oh yeah, that's totally what I'm gonna do. I'm totally gonna warn them. Yep, I'm gonna I'm gonna find them in a room by themselves, and then I'm going to warn them. The Flaming Fist should be protecting everyone, not just the upper city folk.
Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldur's Gate. This is just how things work.
Well, that's kind of messed up. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Thank you. Map of murder. Bloody signet ring.
Blooded ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
I feel like I need to keep this, but it isn't marked as a quest item. Wait, I don't have another ring on? Did I just give my ring away or something? Oh, I took it off, but then I didn't. Right. Notes on Stelmane's murder. Deceased Duke Balin Stelmane. A private room upstairs at Alson Tavern. Suspect of blood loss. Ritualistic killing. Right hand missing. Clean severance. Likely before death. Mark the absolute on the floor. Empty bottle. Recently drained of contents. Maybe poison. Motives. Suspect abolished ritual, but won't tell Valeria that. Suspects question. Character looks badass in the character screen. Whew. I'm a little fancy right now.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
This is where the party really starts. All right. Oh! Wait, what did I just see? What did I just see? Oh no. I am so excited to talk to Alfira. What did I just see though? Fucking. Did anybody see what I saw? Rhubarb, help. Backseaters, please. I want to know. I think I saw the stairs down. Oh, I already knew about those. Banned all the backseaters already. It was a circle on the ground on the path to that NPC. Was it that? Oh. Alfira!
It's you! Look at us!
We did it!
We made it to the city! We made it to the Elfsong Tavern!
I'm glad to see you safe, Alfira.
And are you? Never thought I'd live to perform for the greatest audience in the realms. The entirety of Baldur's Gate.
Hell yeah.
Larissa lets me practice up here when she's on shift downstairs. She's too good to me. But you, I have a bone to pick with you, oh brave adventurer.
Do you? What did I do? Am I in trouble?
Big trouble. The most trouble you've ever been in.
Okay.
I've decided I'm not going to perform in the elf song. Mainly because only the elf song itself is allowed to perform.
What?
I'm going to open up a school of bards. The best in the realms. To usher in a new age of magic and musicianship. And it's because of you that I dare to dream big enough.
Okay. Doesn't sound so bad. That's wonderful. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot. I wanted to tell you first because, well, you inspired me to do it. Here. My very first lute. Tuned to perfection. Thought you'd appreciate it when I'm rich and famous. Take care, my friend. Thank you for helping a stumbling bard in a druid's grove find her spark again.
Aww. It's just a loot. It's really just a loot. But it might be something sweet. Enchanted or something, you know? No? Alright, that's fine. One of the tiles is interactable. Who wants to try to communicate which one it is to me? Does she know loots require... Oh, there it is. I found it. Oh. Nice. Found some thieves' tools. Alright, what else is there to do here? Where did I even come from? There.
Better not be cursed.
Was that more makeup? It was. What's the level breakdown? Rogue 3, Ranger 1, Fighter 6. I am an assassin. A shooty assassin. He does.
Another? Should I have another? Well, mate, to preserve me, I need the courage.
Will another drink solve your problems?
No, sir. We abandoned our farm when the Absolute Army marched in. We used to sell our barley to the brewer who makes this very beer. That's all over now.
You must be furious that the Absolute called in their army.
Why? Any more point to that than getting mad at a plague of locusts or the weather?
What will your country folk do here in the city?
Oldest boy, Corson. He means well, but he eats as much as the rest of us put together. I have to find him a place here.
There's a war on. Can he fight?
A fancy feller called Three-Piece wants to place Corson as
Oh.
a cleaner in the counting house.
Yeah.
But I don't trust him.
That's
Maybe I should
100%.
just join the Flaming Fist and take the signing bonus.
Yeah.
What else can I do?
The Thieves Guild are always on the lookout for talent. He'd never run out of work.
My gentle boy, a thief. I wouldn't have dared think of it before, but maybe the guild isn't a bad place to look. Thanks, stranger. You helped settle my mind. Thanks are all I have to offer, though. Mail meter bleed for you.
I'm sure hoping that choice doesn't come back to haunt me.
Where is that confounded mop?
How would I know where your mop is?
It was a rhetorical question. You know what that means?
Twitch chat.
No, of course not.
Twitch chat?
I don't know anything about
Asking
rhetoric in
you?
this place.
You don't talk like tavern staff.
You are obviously wrong, as demonstrated by the fact that I am on staff at this tavern, and this is my
I love
form
him.
of elocution.
I love you.
Now, I believe you're standing between me and my mop. Good day. Another spill.
Farewell.
I like the smell of ale.
Here's Una.
That puffed up parvenu, Gortash, an archduke. However did they find a crown big enough for his head?
Why did we need an Archduke? Lord Gortash is a trifle young for that, don't you think? Not that anyone cares what you think, or me for that matter.
What's happening here? Manual of hilarity for the truly unfunny. Oh, we're doing a stand-up.
Welcome to the Elf Song Traveler Tavern. No, wait. That's backwards. Anyway, my dad tells the jokes here. Sometimes they're funny.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot.
Hell yeah.
You want to play along?
Stand-up time. Suits me, I'm pretty good at riots, I'm in.
Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right. I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience.
It's not even a joke.
Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision.
That isn't a joke either. It's not a joke.
So I killed her.
What?
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead. But not literally. Got me?
It was not. This was not good. Oh my god, they have Shatter I Hardly Know Her. Will it be the comedian, folks? Were his jokes good, or did he just smell funny?
Got me with an ancient jest that's older than I am.
I tried sleeping with a dragonborn the other night, but it didn't work out. He had a reptile dysfunction.
Win or lose, I'm stealing that one.
Clap or I'll rip out your spines. Oh my god. The mind flayer's dwerg slave lost his nose, so I asked the Illithid, how does he smell? And it said, I have eaten his brain.
What a stinker.
Shut up, Harvard. That's very funny.
From the back of the
No,
room.
that was an incredibly good joke.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me.
This is bullshit. I won for sure.
Yes, very amusing. Very amusing indeed.
This is bullshit.
This guy is funnier than a gnome on a windmill.
Oh, interesting. What do you know about gnomes on windmills?
Dice of Timora. What an embarrassment. The old elf song isn't what it used to be, eh?
Alright, we go again.
Another triumph. Yes, indeedy. I'm still the comedy king.
I think he's cheating.
Why she was fooling around with a wizard. She said,
His jokes are not good.
You're a big disappointment. You know that.
I think I think the audience just had no taste. That's my honest opinion. I feel like that was a good
You
set.
talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
What's this about?
My sister Gerva has talked me into joining her Holy Helm Order, but I got a job to finish first.
Breaking the knees of debtors for the guild isn't honest work, and you know it. That's why you're giving it up.
But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
Give me the money Uktar paid you for the job, and then you're off the hook. I mean, sure.
Helmsgaze, you sound like a guild lawyer. You must think I'm pretty dumb. And maybe I am. Because I'm going back to return Uktar's money. Don't wait up, Gerva. Might take me a while to crawl back home with 2 busted knees.
Alright, good luck with that.
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume I used to know everybody around town.
Are you dumb or did you not get the
Now
illicit
I'm
joke?
a new man.
The joke is, how does he smell terrible? That's like the normal punchline. When somebody loses their nose. It's a Monty Python joke. I mean, it's probably from before then too. Anyway. The joke was that I messed up the punchline in a humorous way. And you man, who were you before you were an old man? When you were an old man?
A worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. It's an anti-joke. Yeah, exactly. Surrender your burden?
I know you said poor, but we only have ale.
Does sorrow grip your heart? Does rage cloud your mind? Do you ever wish to surrender all that holds you back in life? It can be so at the House of Grief. Be unburdened. Of your troubles is to be reborn. Seek us out and we shall discover the very best version of you. Every joke is from Monty Python may be true. Bombasto.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
Oh, we haven't found the part of the act that has S&M stuff in it yet. Every act has a little bit of S&M in it.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it.
I think you're the murderer. You don't think the Fists are up to the task?
They used to be capable enough, but they've gotten slow and lazy. Corruption makes you soft.
Corruption? How would you deal with it?
I'd start a special crime unit. A half-dozen hard cases. Grab some likely losers in the back alleys and beat on them until we got some answers.
Oh, well, yeah, that would work for sure. Good thinking.
Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager. But when they fail, and they will, count on it. She knows where to find Dame Gizarm. And then, it'll be my turn.
I don't think she's the serial killer anymore.
Your Excellence? Your Eminence?
Talk to you people? Nope.
As far as I'm concerned, Lord Gortash gets the benefit of the doubt. Until he does something obviously wrong, he's got my support. We can't afford to be squabbling with the Absolute crawling up our asses.
I've been thinking about it.
What is
No, I feel
this
bad
shirt
about all
doesn't
them
quite work.
refugees, but we just can't let them flood into the city. We'd be overwhelmed. In fact, that's probably the Absolute Army's plan.
Hmm.
Just between us, I don't believe everything I hear from Archduke Gortash. He's entirely too slick to be trustworthy.
If it were up to me, I'd replace all the flaming fists with steel watches. At least the big teapots don't make lewd suggestions when you pass by. They smell better too.
Okay.
Drink up, Blas. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me,
Ooh, we're
I
getting
bet
drunk?
the stranger will. Right, stranger?
What are we celebrating? Maybe I will.
I'm Clovia Throaks. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Nice.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch
Oh.
Foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, you know Gaspar never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do.
A tailor that's good, honest work.
Sewing rabbit skin cloaks. Well, that's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gaspar.
No, our Gasper preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
Good thing I introduced him to darling Tamia Holst. She straightened Gaspar out. Found him a place in the foundry.
Tell me more. Olivia, you sound like an admirer of this Tamia. Are you close?
Perceptive one, aren't you? Blas, the plum bubbles may have gone to my head, but I guess it's time to tell you. I'm leaving you. I'm starting a new life with Tamia. I'm going to sell the business. The money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it for Throaks for Cloaks.
Oh my god.
Dear, the bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
Well, that's...
Roger Gherkins,
Oh.
realtor.
A new Archduke? Fancy. Never had one of them before.
Gortash, Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I hear he's moved into the penthouse at Worm's Rock. That place must cost a fortune. Per diem.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
Business going well?
With all this talk of war, what else a folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder we'd had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self?
I'd like a room. Tell me more about the murder first.
Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane. Well, she was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope.
I'm looking for a place to... Have you got anything to
It's been
trade?
slim pickings since the Absolute butchered that supply convoy. But have a look.
Not in particular. Alright, never
Fill
mind.
your boots, mate.
I need a room.
Welcome back. What can I do you for? I tell you what. The murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
Sounds good to me. Perhaps I could get a discount on the accommodation.
Charity! In Baldur's Gate. Good one.
You want 200 gold to sleep next to a murder scene? Really? It seems like a very reasonable point to me.
Keep your voice down about the bloody murder upstairs. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
Thank you, friend. I wonder what Tambourine has to say. I'm actually visible through the window. Okay, never mind. Entire extra group of people out there. So many people. I wonder how many people there are. Nah, Act 3 compared to the other acts. Feels like a big number.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there.
I don't think that was me. You're mistaken, we've never met.
Really? I could have sworn you were an adventurer. You look like an adventurer, and you talk like an adventurer. So you must be an adventurer.
Yeah, we haven't met. Haven't I done this before? Wait, what? Why don't you simply speak to them? Rats aren't important. Your name is on a list of murder targets you need to hide.
No, I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
Alright, great. I have to go talk to some rats. Also... Ooh! Zambomba.
Look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
Alright.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
Oh my god.
This kitchen needs sweeping. Where's that lazy fountain got to?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Rovia burned the bouillabaisse again, and now I have to scrub the pot. Some chef he is.
What the fuck, dude? Alright, let's go check out these rats. Oh. Oh my god. All right. I have a plan.
Blood comes easy these days. What path lies before me?
Why not always be a gentleman?
I thought I'd be able to talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
Got to focus.
The wine cellar. There's a hidden
keepsake ring.
The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
Dominate beast.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
That's a fancy spell.
I've got a long road ahead.
Apparently I could have shot the barrels to make explosions too. Wait, what did I just do?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
The gods are always watching us.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Gotta get rid of the hat, Shadowheart.
Have to keep going.
Passageway. Wait, where are you going?
That might be worth a look.
Okay. Ooh, fancy. Through a thingamajig?
The
Very
psionic
fancy.
detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
What? There a Gith in here? How'd they get here?
Get Yankee. Blackith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
We will be ready. In the meantime, tear every brick out. If it doesn't come, we must
The fuck?
find of its whereabouts.
Can this party fight?
Where am I needed?
You're okay.
What's next?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Well.
Very well.
What a pleasant surprise.
Hi.
Here you are, as brazen as described. The gloomed soul who thieved from our queen. Of course you had help, didn't you? From the illithid you carry inside the astral prism. How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship with you threw us off course for a while. Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude?
You serve none the promise of defeating the Elder Brain?
And you would trust an illithid to do such a thing? You have fallen prey to its manipulation. Your story ends here. We will reclaim
Nah,
the
I'm gonna
astral
kill you.
prism, purge it of the illithid interloper, and restore it to our queen.
Incorrect. You should know that the Emperor isn't the only occupant of the Astral Prism.
What are you doing?
My dear child, I already know all there is to know. I will liberate you from your puppet master, Chamazala Blackith!
Alright, cool. Gate Master Rizal. Whisper, thanks for the 54 months. I found this encounter to be one of the hardest in the game. We'll see how it goes. Okay so far. Legendary resistance. carried. This is some bullshit.
Time for some bloody
Hey, they patched it, so this actually works now.
For the Queen!
I've been conquered. What does that mean? If frightened, affected entity takes 5 psychic damage from starting a turn within 3 meters of the spellcast. What level 5 spells do I know? Hold Monster, Telekinesis, Cloud Kill, Moon of Cold.
This is my time.
Will has Misty Step. I'm surprised by how many things the patch fixed. I'll have to read the patch notes after I actually finish the game. Probably not before. I needed to cast a Bless before I did that. Shit.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Am I casting Bless?
Concentrate. Heading there.
Target is out of sight. Target is too far. Target is out of sight. Yeah.
Allow me to demonstrate.
What's my favorite spiritual weapon? Maybe the spear. I don't really know.
Outflank, outsmart.
Where'd it go? Hmm. Nah. Oh. I killed one already. Alright, well we didn't get blessed. That's too bad. Fucking parry. You know haste? How? Alright. Good shit. Imagine trying to cast spells. Is it my turn? Oh, it's this thing's turn. A critical miss. Very nice. I'm frightened. Does this have multiple targets? It does. Huh. Man, that's disappointing. Does not bring joy. Oh my god, Gale, you're so tiny! You're so small!
Fearless.
You're so small. Okay. So there's you. Wait, where'd the one with the crossbow go? You just standing in the cloud or insect plague? Yes.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Concentration throw successful. That's unfortunate. Can you hit him? How far back can you move? You're immobile.
Talk to me.
Gosh, that was successful too.
On the victor's path.
You are very good at not losing concentration, friend. Well, okay, I'm gonna keep hitting the one that's frightening me. I forgot to use Hex. Damn. I closed both gates on turn 1 before a spawn got added. You know, I didn't know that that was a thing until you told me. Old person. Oh. Okay. Have some regrets. Ow. Wow. Those are impressive saving throws that they have. How did I not, sneak attack there? Guess I'm not frightened anymore.
Creator, destroyer.
But I am blind. It's fine.
Gone with the weave.
Oh?
What should I do?
That's fun.
On my way.
critical hit. Absorb elements. I'm in. I think that just dealt 3 and then 34 on 2 hits. Like the first hit dealt 3 and the second dealt 34. Kind of impressive.
On the victor's path.
Still blind, huh? Okay.
Can't afford to let up.
What fools these mortals be. Swiftly now.
Naxulas. Ooh, prone. That's bad for you. I deal more damage like this, even though it's only a 75% to hit.
Blackhair is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon.
Boots of psionic movement.
There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
Githborn Flying Boots. When a Githyanki casts Fly, their next melee weapon attack deals an additional 1 to 4 psychic damage. So it's mostly just the ability to fly for Lazal. I guess that's... You're telling me if I didn't destroy the portals, I could have farmed more? Unbelievable. Reserve supplies. For night's use only, do not distribute. Buried behind Counting House, path to Baldur's Gate near Upper City. Mahogany Wardrobe. You know that's going to have good shit in it. Cooney Mausoleum Key. Hell yeah. We were hoping they would fix the pickup and add to where's bug in this patch, but they didn't. They sure didn't. You're not wrong. What about the Shield of Sylvam? Thanks to Gortash's Steel Watchers, it's becoming more and more difficult to have eyes on what's going on in the city. Hear me out. What if we make a play to reclaim the Shield of Sylvam? If it can keep a beholder at bay, surely it can do something to get around those damned scrying eyes. Ledger of Waterdeep Depths. For favors, start at top in order of descending importance. Taking some bribes? Or giving some bribes?
Time to get going.
Got a notification that there's a Twitch extension for this game, but you're not seeing any pop-ups when you mouse over companions. Is the extension working? I don't know. Maybe it broke with the patch. Maybe I have to re-enable it. Enable Twitch extension. Says it is. It is borked. There was a big patch today. Maybe it just isn't working at the moment. It's above the party.
That's curious.
What's curious? You got like a button for me to press, or...
That's curious.
I mean, that wasn't there before. Was it? I don't know.
Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you.
A dog collar.
My poor four-legged friend. Their lives are so brief, so simple, and yet full.
Recipe for fiddlehead soup.
Something over there.
What? Why won't you work?
A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal when I had need of meals like that.
Can't read it.
An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now.
What's all this then? This is kind of kinky.
Chains I used to bind my meals.
Yeah, sure, Batman.
Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could.
What am I looking at? Butter
My
fork?
cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing.
Who cares?
Otherwise, it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but
I'm really happy for you.
stirs something in me still.
I will grab it. I will bring you the fork. How about that? Like me to bring you the fork? Pick up. Just for you.
That might be worth a look.
Belmane's portrait. Insights gleaned from research. Mind flayers must consume the brains of humanoids in order to stay alive. It is said that the act of devouring a humanoid brain results in a state of euphoria and contributes to the thin glaze of mucus that coats a mind flayer's skin. Some researchers go so far as to claim that it is possible to deduce how... I've read this before, actually. A long time ago. Now I have another one of them.
There she is, in all her glory. Baldur Stelmane, my old partner.
Dead, by the way.
Wardrobe,
Oh shit.
home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be, and so appearances matter.
Charm or frighten a creature to gain a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throw. Where is infused by a mind flayer tadpole that gain +1 to Vesta Will. Will is also infused, I believe. Unique shell.
A keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality.
Alright, what's the good one? Oh, I leveled up.
My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
The fuck? Where did it go? It disappeared. Sword? Equipped by Camilla. Wait, I did equip it. Just like automatically. The wearer deals an additional 1d4 damage against shapeshifters or polymorphed creatures. +2 bonus. Saving throws against spells. It's a +2 sword. Did I like give away my other sword? Where's my other sword? It's so weird. Okay, I've leveled up. Well, 2 of my characters have leveled up, but not the other ones. It's fun. I'm pretty sure I'm going Fighter 7 now. Relatively confident. I basically don't ever use these and will continue not to. I don't know. Distract your target, giving your allies advantage on their next attack roll against the target. Sounds good to me.
Defender of the people.
And Will is becoming a... I don't. I think a fighter 4 for a feat, and I think the feat will be... I think it'll just be ASI for 2 more charisma. This is fine. Is it the best you could do? No, not really.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could
Okay.
have. Need to find a way forward.
There is this door to open. My voice has strangely stopped talking to me at all.
What's hiding here?
What does my map say is down here? Oh, like everything. More level ups. We're in the lower city sewers. Some delicious swamp green dye. Ooh. That's the good stuff. Hi.
Squall! It's not safe here.
What the fuck
It's
is
too
happening?
late for me, but not for you.
What the fuck is
As fast
happening?
as your legs can carry you.
What the fuck is happening, Lae'zel? Lae'zel, you're hurt? What happened? Belmav thinks it's 20 months.
Orin happened. She seized me from our camp, bore me here to Baal's enclave.
Holy shit.
She slit my belly and filled her cup with my blood. A toast, she said, to her false god. She told me when her cup ran dry, she'd come for the rest of me.
You seem fine.
I'm done for. I will hold her off as long as I'm able. Run while you still can.
You seem fine.
Don't even think about fighting her. This foe is too powerful.
I don't think you're actually Lae'zel. None of the stuff you're saying sounds like Lae'zel. You will not stand alone. We face her together.
You face her already.
Yeah, I know. I worked that out. You didn't fool me for a second.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy?
Yes, I'm going to kill you.
Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet.
Hey, McQueeb. Don't even have Lae'zel. What are you even talking about? You're just pretending to be Lae'zel. Gortash warned me you'd try something like this.
Gortash, the little lord of darkness. I know him well. Yes, yes, and he knows me. Knows how my blades sculpt and carve this city. I could peel a fine pelt from the mutt I caught sniffing at your heels. Drag skin from flesh. from bone. I will not slice. Her kind die too.
Sorry, did she just threaten my dog? Or is she talking
The
about
murder
Lae'zel?
lord demands a better offering. Something new. Sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you.
The murder lord wants me. Why? Come for me and you'll meet your god soon enough.
Silly little worm. My god is always with me. He shudders to see how my blades plunge into soft, surrendered flesh. You are dull. A blunt blade unfit to flay. But you could be sharpened, thin and jagged. Yes, I will tell you what to do.
Enough of these riddles. Speak plainly.
You'd prefer my whispers in the
Velma.
tyrant's tongue? Hmm?
You heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones.
Oh, that sounds
What's
like a
left of
perfect solution.
Is
She doesn't want to rule together with me. She wants to kill me at the end.
and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins.
Absolutely. Perfect ending.
Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Sounds good to me. I kill Gortash. Lae'zel lives. Then we fight for the final Netherstone.
The promise of slaughter.
You're speaking my
of
language.
Pain and humiliation, and the sound of blood drip dropping into the gutter. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, Bone Killer. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.
Sounds great. Wait, I'm heavily encumbered. Suddenly. Item received, backpack. Oh, is it all of Lae'zel's stuff? Sure is. Well, shit. I guess you actually do have Lae'zel. And I guess we're not allowed in here. These are the rules we have agreed on. Patient log, Duke Balin Stelmane. Can't explain the relapse. Duke lacks appetite, awareness, or interest in anything. Occasionally asks after visitor, which I suspect might be cause of current condition. Duke used to receive visitor in private every 10 day, always hooded and cloaked, always shown in, and left to attend Duke privately. No luck in finding. Oddly enough, can't recall visitor's gender or even stature. Could be half orc or halfling for all I know. Hoping for their return, visits appeared. You eased Duke's mind and body greatly. Okay. Very ranged. The thing that is the opposite of deranged. Well, that went swimmingly. Forgot about this.
Nice, fresh ones,
Yeah, the servant ape. Hello again.
You kill the rats, yes? I heard commotion in the cellar. Good. Perfect. Here, you take this. And do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept most peeled for murderous knaves.
Gotta kill Gortash first, I think. Thank you. I love money. How did you know? I am allowed to use this room upstairs. Elfsong Hospitality, General Tutorial. Foraging is a thing of the past in the Elfsong Tavern. To purchase camp supplies for resting, simply visit the Dumbwaiter hat. Is this camp now? This is now camp. Awesome. Hi, lady.
Come for a chat?
Absolutely. I guess not. Never mind. What happened to Lae'zel? Hello?
Bloody shape-shifting freak!
Damn right.
No one takes my Githyanki and gets away with it.
Damn right.
Lae'zel was a formidable addition to our party. Our odds without her are diminished. We should consider Orin's terms carefully, however distasteful we may find them.
You almost pity Orin, taking Lae'zel like that. Give her half a chance, and she'll rip out the shapeshifter's spine.
True.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
Keeping very well, I hope?
We made it. Look at us. Does a Gale circlet have a little heart in the middle?
I applaud.
I forgot to do the other level ups. I don't think so? I don't know. Level 11 wizard. Got another spell slot. Ooh, a level 6 spell slot. Wait a second. Arcane Gate. A concentration that creates 2 linked teleportation portals. I feel like Chain Lightning is probably good. Raise a corpse as a heinous mummy that fights by your side until long rest. Oh, Disintegrate. 50 to 100 force damage. If it reduces the target to 0 HP, it disintegrates into a crumbly ash. Nice. Create a ball of churning ice that can be launched instantly to generate a frost explosion or stored for later use. We have Sunbeam here. Oh, and then we're down to level 4s. I know every level 5 spell. Way to go, Gale. I still don't know Mage Armor, though. Let's go Flesh to Stone as well. Integrate also destroys loot. How exciting. Don't tell me shit like that.
What's next, I wonder?
Why would you tell me that? Like why? Level 6 cleric spells. Heal. 70 healing. Wow. Hero's Feast. You and everyone around can't be poisoned, diseased, or frightened. HP increases. You make wisdom saves with advantage until long rest. Level 6 spell slot. It's not concentration. Damn. Beseech an otherworldly entity for aid. I'm gonna Hero's Feast on Planar Ally, I guess. I only got 1 level 6 spell slot though. Okay. Is her portrait different? I feel like her portrait is different. But it looks like she's got weird stuff going on with her hair though. Okay. Hero's Feast. Planar Ally. Let's see how strong this actually is. Early stuff. 12 max HP, wisdom saving throws with advantage. Wisdom saving throws with advantage? Wisdom saving throws with advantage? Wisdom saving throws with advantage.
You've seen much of the book, but its most powerful secrets are guarded
Oh,
by
we still need to get the thing for it. East supplies. Oh, wow. It makes food for us too.
Should mind my step.
Alright, cool. We are hanging out at the Elf Song. This is my home now. Suspicious toys, help hag survivors, murder target, Wizard of Waterdeep. I want to go down here. What's up this way though? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's no way. No, it can't be that big. It isn't real.
Oh, do you actually want one? Sorry, can't sell you any right now, but you can look. Mum will be back soon. I mean, shopkeeper will be back soon.
Only been in 3 houses and I've done so much. Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of messed up. Kinda a little bit messed up. Who is that? Jitters Corbwell.
It's not what it looks like. I promise.
What does it look like?
You don't want none of this. Trust me.
What does it look like it is? Can I leave the dialogue now or? Okay. Sort of hung out there for a while.
We've had supply issues.
Okay. That is absolutely what it looks like. What's going on up here?
I'm ready.
Let me work my magic.
Did I just get Jedi mind tricked? Yeah, I guess so. How can it be too high? You haven't had sleep.
Immediately.
Jump distances triple. Can't be too high.
Stop wasting my time.
This definitely seems like the top of or the northern edge of the map or whatever. Featherfall?
Twice what you just said. Looking ahead.
Alright, what's going on with you?
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders.
Okay.
This keeps up. The Gravekeeper is gonna have to bury me too.
Oh, another outhouse. A corpse rose.
Death's blessings upon you. I am Mortark's sire, devotee of Kelenvor. I pray you find comfort among the dead, as I do. To rid ourselves of the coils of flesh is a beautiful thing.
Wonderful. Oh, it's the Huni mausoleum. I have the key.
Watch it.
It's the way back out. I mean, it looks like that's, yeah, that's a path into the sewers, right? You don't have any trap disarm kits. Oh shit, I got Lazel's bag and then I
Step carefully. There's a trap.
just got rid of it. What's that? That's the plate that procs the trap. Elixir of the Colossus. Oh, I have to work hard to move the sarcophagus lid. Okay. Shield +1. Skeleton. The legacy of Hune. Kneel with the weight of all you value at his feet, and he will reveal himself. Kneel with the weight of all you value at his feet, and he will reveal himself. What, sorry? Shield +1's probably good. Golden key. What is this, a puzzle? I didn't ask for a fucking puzzle. I do appreciate the shield +1 though. Oh, maybe shield bash is better. Probably. Gotta constantly looking if you're walking around, or else you will be blown up by traps. Yeah, yeah, I've noticed that too. I mean, there's gotta be a skeleton is there. I feel like this is a quest that I didn't get the start for. Alright, what's going on here? Can't get here. Sure I can. Oh, the Larian mausoleum. Interesting. What's going on here? The city deserves better than Enver Gortash and his army of steel puppets. Let the city win, not him. Please don't try to offer solutions to the puzzles in the game that I'm playing that has puzzles in it.
Constable of Baldur's Gate, the city's protector.
What if I robbed his shit? What if I took all of his shit? Huh? What about that? Can I reroll? Send to Will? Will can become blessed.
What to do?
They say that lighting a candle at the mausoleum of Gorion grants the writer a wish. I never was the superstitious sort, but desperation makes believers of us all. Here's my wish. Please let me survive. I do not wish to be killed by cultists of any kind. I do not wish to be disappeared in the night, or to be crushed beneath the steel shoe of an automaton. Everything seems so strange suddenly. Everyone seems so desperate. I'm alone in this world. If I don't look after myself, no one will. Maybe you would be willing to help. I wish for... natural 20s. That's my wish. We liked Gorian. My bones ache. Wounds, long scarred, throb as if new. I long for the comfort of my pipe and the warmth of the fire, but I cannot stop. Gods, old and new, hear me. Grant me the strength to keep fighting, the courage to carve out a future for my children, and when I die, peace that comes with knowing that I did all I could. Huh?
Moving ahead.
Alright, let's find out where this goes.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Nowhere. Okay. Wait, I'm bigger than usual. What a terrible choice. Okay. Well, I guess maybe there's stuff here that I meant to think about, but
Something over there.
Fucking
We must play here. This is where they like to hide.
But it's not allowed. Right? Why are you being stupid?
Is this part of the game?
You're going to be in so much trouble.
Oh. Oh, also this.
No hope of clearing this without a shovel.
Trying to dig up a grave causes the people around you to not like you as much, I think.
My Agnes shall be dancing in the market. Flowers in her
I didn't
hair.
play the first two Baldur's Gates.
Not here. Not like this.
I agree.
I hope the Grand Duke strings up whoever did this to her.
What if it was the Grand Duke? What if it was all the Grand Duke's fault? Didn't think of that, did you?
Keep a lookout. The Mortark don't take kindly to raising the dead. But I won't be long, I promise.
Oh, I will totally keep a lookout for you. The coast is clear.
I'm coming, Garrett. Just hang on. Exorde me, Merkel. Resuscita frater meum. Immorte ad me redigo eo.
The air crackles with power before fizzing out. The child has power but lacks control.
Oh, you're close, Merkel. I can feel your shadow. Give my brother back, please.
This scroll might do the trick.
Really? I'm gonna try it right now.
All right.
Can't give up.
Oh, God. Game of the year. I even use Spirit Guardians. Oh wow, some of these zombies are kind of big. Okay, sure, I guess so. Wait, what the fuck? Edict of the Old Lord Skull. Necrotic Veil every turn. It's 20 temp HP every turn.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Can't give up. Not now.
All right. Did it take damage? Kind of.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Definitely has resistance to what I'm doing, huh? Dragon Age Origins is cool again for some reason. Is it? When was Dragon Age Origins ever not cool? Well, I killed that one.
Need to stay focused. Death take you, vile creature!
Nice. I have an ally in the fight. I feel like a lot of people want... Oh, I don't care about that, sure. It has critical hit it for 1. Man, I love Baldur's Gate 3. It reminds me of Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age Origins is pretty good. They all seem to be dying. I 100% deserved for this fight to be this easy. I played everything leading up to it perfectly, right? I prepared my party excellently for the fight. And all that stuff. I swear, Miss Mortek, the corpses were already raised when we got here. Yeah. Same. Wait, Super Gaming Guru, thanks for the 200 bits! I am enjoying Baldur's Gate. Ooh, it's a crit. Holy shit! What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened, Will? Oh, I have auto divine smite on. Okay.
I could really.
Please ask. Why would you do things without me asking? Or you asking? Or whatever? Garrett Dortmel. Well, that was,
Let flowers say what words never can.
I guess not what you were actually going for. Small child.
Don't waste a step.
Hello.
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm not. My husband was an ass. But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh.
I'd like to see the flowers.
Of course.
Why do I feel like the druid is going to be like a plot point somehow?
Come back anytime. You won't find fresher.
Small child's gonna be the necromancer queen in Baldur's Gate 4? Believable. Do you think they've started working on Baldur's Gate 4 yet, or...?
Budge off, you're blocking my view.
It'll be out in a month? Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong with looking, is there? Ah, a man can dream.
Your view of what? What are we... Not sure I know.
Never felt so liberated.
Alright, what's this? It's Damon!
Thank the
Holy
gods.
shit!
I should have known you'd make it to the city all right. But you never know.
Nice workshop you have here.
I'm shocked by my good fortune, quite honestly. Rent is fair, and the setup is just what I need to start making a living again. Without you, I'd be dead in a ditch twice over. Instead, I have my own smithy in the city. At least, until the Absolute's army mows us down. But hey, anything could happen in the meantime. Optimism, right?
So the fun thing is going to be after I kill all of the devils and the Elder Brain and everything, I get to fight the Absolute's army by myself as well.
Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Oh my. What the fuck? That's... These gloves are not reasonable. Good grief. None of these items are reasonable. plus 2. Half plate plus 2. You wear medium armor? Just give you half plate plus 2. Can't you... See bonus from Dex limited to plus 2. Unwanted Masterwork Scale Mail. It's medium armor, but it doesn't have a limit to Dex bonus on AC. That's very good. How good is this? Pretty good. It's pretty good. A lot of this stuff is stuff that I sold him already. All that and he's still level 4. Yeah. Does the game get easier as you level up, like previous Larian / Baldur's games, in your opinion, or is the difficulty consistent throughout? I mean... is a game like this ever difficult? I don't know, I haven't found the difficulty to be... It's a role-playing game. It's not a, like, super challenging strategy game. And I think that's the intention and what it should be. I'm using missile snaring gloves. You don't have gloves? Gale! Gale, what am I doing to you? If pants could brood. I'm sorry, Gale. I didn't realize you didn't have gloves yet. So we'll give you the gloves of missile snaring. We'll give Will Legacy of the Masters. These kind of want to be on someone with great weapon mastery though, with a +2 attack rolls to really matter. Still, I'll buy them. This costs 14,720 gold. I guess I won't buy that right now. Fights can be pretty difficult. Have to reload saves unless you play no reloads. Well, you can also just run away from the fight with one of your people and then resurrect the rest of your party. So it's not really super possible to have everybody die. Yeah, these are kind of good. We have these to Gale.
Seek and you shall find me.
Give these to Will.
Defender of the people.
I don't know what I'm doing with these. They've kind of fallen off, I guess. Alright, well that was fun. We met Damon again. Damon doesn't want us to go inside, though. Damon, why won't you let us go inside? We're best friends. I want to loot all of the stuff or whatever.
What can I do for you?
Forge of the Nine. Oh, Alright, whatever. Why are my inventories not sorted? Because I have stuff sorted down here deliberately. What's going on here? I am honestly intimidated. Look at how many NPCs there are. This is the other tavern place, yeah? Alright. I'm gonna call the stream there. I have afternoon and evening plans, and then I'm gone tomorrow and Sunday. I have a weekend trip. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm really enjoying this game. I hope that I will make my way through all of it. There is so much game in this game. It's incredible how much game there is in this game. But I feel like we're getting there. We're like coming up on halfway through Act 3, it feels like. I don't think we're quite halfway through Act 3 yet, but I think we're getting close-ish. Alright. The Cucaracha, thanks for the 3 months. Appreciate it. I will see you next